same time, buddy.
I know better.
I don't know what you know. They're all pretty much evenly split.
Right, since there's no tables and no power out there,
Oh, okay.
that make it pretty difficult to do, but I may have to figure it out somehow on Wednesday. We have to just do the game over my phone.
Next Thursday, if it gets out.
Yeah.
Well, it depends on where it is. Maybe it might be down your place.
That's true too.
I'm headed out the Century right now. And hopefully I'll be back by the end of this thing. I'm going to catch a game and a half, I think, and then head out. Game changer. Hey, Preston.
Somebody filming it on Facebook Live.
Preston last time. We're up 4-3 at the end of the third. At the end of the fourth, Preston's up 10 to 4.
Yeah.
Comes back, it's 11-11.
Yep.
And then they start with the runner on second base. We get 2 outs. The runner's still on second base. They score 7 freaking runs.
Yeah.
That's like.
I did that game.
That's just like. Oh
I did that game sitting in the rain.
my God! It's like how do you give up 7 runs with 2 outs? I'm just asking.
Especially against that young freshman pitcher.
I just 7 runs and 2 outs.
Yeah.
I don't get it. I decided that there's lots of things I don't know about life.
Yeah. Exactly.
All right, I'll be back.
All right. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4. Check. Testing 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Turn up the crowd mic a little bit. Test. And I'll even play you a little spots.
KACH. Our hats come off to honor the graduates of 2021. At West Motor Company in Preston and Logan, we realize what an important step this is in the course of life. And as you start the next step in your life, make sure you do it in a nice, reliable Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, or Ram. Whether you're off to college or into the workforce.
All right, there you go. Hope you're getting that well. Ashton Matson. He could play, learn to play second base. Because today is just the first day that would be eligible again, so they can still pull him back to tomorrow. He's a little sore from his last start still.
Yeah, they tried to keep him like Freddie was hurt from us as long as they could. Because of course, they all play together in the summer. But
Yeah.
when I seen he was DH next to you guys the first day and I'm playing center field, he was like, there's something wrong with him.
Yeah, he didn't play at all yesterday.
Yeah, did he pitch hit?
He pitched hit at the end of the game, but that's it. It's the only time he saw the field.
Yeah. Can I take a picture of that one?
Absolutely.
So I think I was saying one of their names wrong. Is that Trevin?
Treyan.
Treyan. Okay, I was calling him Trevin.
Yeah. He'll answer to anything.
They all are, won't they?
Yeah, pretty much. Just don't call him late for dinner. You know, the usual thing. Started my pregame show the other day. They're already out there having a meeting at home plate. It's like, oh my gosh, I'm going to be way late. Yeah. It was the same guy. It was the guy who was the base umpire before, the tall, skinny guy. He was the plate umpire yesterday. Hey, aren't you in the wrong place, Brent? Aren't you in the wrong place? Which wrong place? There's several of us. Yeah. Yeah, but he played down played for Smithfield. come here for a tournament in a few weeks, I guess. I'll go with that tournament. Our other office in Evanston did these games for Outlaws. And the regular guys that cover the Outlaws don't want to drive all the way over here. Since I live just an hour away. So, hey, you want to come do the Woodman tournament for us? I think I do. Where's Hawthorne Park? Oh, really? Literally right there? Oh, okay. Okay. Yeah. I travel with both, so. Oops, I'm sorry. All right. Let's throw this around this way.
This is the Preston Indians pregame show. Coming up, we'll take a look at tonight's game. We'll hear from the coach and look at the pregame stats all leading up to tonight's action. You're listening to live coverage of the Preston Indians on 105.5 FM, AM 1340, and mylocalradio.com.
As we welcome you once again here to Hollowell Field in Pocatello, as this afternoon, the Preston Indians once again will take on the Preston Indians. Dan Hubbard here at Hollowell Field. John Beverly back in studio, and certainly glad to have you with us here on this Tuesday afternoon. Well, Preston won yesterday at home against Century and earned the right to move back in here to Hollowell today to take on the Pocatello Indians. This actually becomes Game 4, is part of the championship of the district tournament. If Preston should win today, well, then the tournament would switch back to Tony Hansen Field back in Preston for tomorrow afternoon at 4 o'clock for the ultimate game, Game 5, if needed tomorrow. But Preston has to win today. The starting pitchers this afternoon, first for the Preston Indians, Ashton Matson will go to the mound today to make the start here against the Pocatello Indians. It'll be the first start of the year against Pocatello for Ashton, as he will go up against Hunter Killian. Killian was the starter and winning pitcher in Game 2 on the year between these two teams, a game that Pocatello had won by the score of 5-1. So yesterday, Preston played Century at home. It was a very good game. In case you weren't with us, the Diamondbacks jumped out to an early 1-0 lead with an unearned run at the top of the first inning. Preston was able to tie the game in the bottom of the second after Trayan Hadley singled with one out, advanced to second on an error, and then eventually came home to tie the game. Preston then took the lead with another single run in the third. Matson singled, then advanced on an error by the right fielder Austin Eberb. Chase Burrow followed with an RBI single to put the Preston Indians up 2-1. It stayed that way up until the top of the seventh when Century got even. And then at the bottom of the inning with one out, Damon Will found the gap in right center field and went for a triple. And the next batter was Braden Hess, and he rolled the first pitch back up through the middle as Will came home, and Preston had the win by a score of 3-2 yesterday to move back into this game here today. So we'll take a timeout. We'll come back. We'll talk a little bit more. Starting lineups and first pitch coming up in just minutes here on KACH and My Local Radio, and, of course, on the all-new KACHradio.com.
KACH.
Hi, everybody. It's Dan Hubbard for ChemDry of Northern Utah. Are you worried about the safety of your home or business? Well, ChemDry of Northern Utah can help. Their new Micro Pro Shield service disinfects, then adds antimicrobial protection for up to 90 days. They use patented technology to create a layer of spikes on surfaces that mechanically kills microbes on contact for up to 3 months. Their hospital-grade disinfectant is EPA approved for use against SARS-CoV-2, the very cause of COVID-19. It's simply ideal for residential and commercial settings. If you'd like more information about their new Micro Pro Shield service and you're in Cache or Box Elder County, make sure you call today, 435-752-6100. That's 435-752-6100 for ChemDry of Northern.
It's easy, fun, fast, and affordable. Do all of your grocery shopping online at Stokes Market. Simply log into stokesgrocery.com. Select the Shop Online tab and shop for your items. Then select the pickup time that is convenient for you. Pay online, and if you can't get out, then have someone else pick up your groceries for you. Do your grocery shopping online and still shop locally. It's part of the new normal, and it's fun. Do it now. Shop, enjoy, save at stokesgrocery.com.
When it comes to all things electrical, Sean Carter and the guys at S&T Electrical should always be your go-to crew. With experience in everything from new construction to repairs, service, and new installations, S&T Electrical is professional and friendly in all they do. Your electrical work will be done right. Call S&T Electric today at 208-852-5878.
This is Sean Carter with S&T Electric in Preston, Idaho. It's what we do.
KACH.
Welcome back. The Indians and the Indians coming up in just a few minutes from here in Pocatello as the Preston Indians will take on the Pocatello Indians here today. Today is Game 5 on the year between these two teams. Pocatello has won each of the first 4, winning at Preston by a score of 16-1. That was the first game on the year between the two teams. That's the only game that was played at Tony Hansen Field. Games 2 and 3 were played back over here with Hunter Killian beating Preston 5-1 in Game 2 of the season series. And then the doubleheader that day, the Game 3, went to Pocatello by a score of 3-2. The senior Landon Sullivan pitched that day. Tate Green went 6 innings in that game for Preston, gave up the 3 runs on 6 hits. Chase Oxborough pitched the first game and was eventually the losing pitcher against Hunter Killian. He gave up 5 runs on 6 hits over 6 innings of work that day as well. And then back here last Saturday, Game 4 on the year between Preston and Pocatello was a 14-2 game. Brady Birch won his second game of the year over Preston as the Pocatello Indians winning by the score of 14-2 here on Saturday. So Preston needs a good performance today. See if they can break that long string of consecutive wins by Pocatello and force a Game 5 in the season series and Game 5 in the district tournament coming up tomorrow, hopefully, if Preston can win here today. So it's win or go home for the Indians, the Preston Indians, that is, and hopefully things will go Preston's way. We'll have more for you coming up. Starting lineups, first pitch, all on the way here on Preston Indians Baseball.
KACH.
At Franklin County Medical Center, their goal is to get you back in the game, back to work, and back to your normal way of life. Franklin County Sports Medicine and Rehabilitation Center has a team of therapists who specialize in providing you an individualized treatment plan, helping you reach your goals, working with doctors from all over the region to make your recovery convenient and close to home. Call today so you can stop suffering and start healing. Franklin County Medical Center, where hospitality and
regardless of which insurance company you use, when you add a teen driver to your vehicle policy, your rates increase. This is Cheryl Kimball with Naylor Insurance in Preston. If you've got teen drivers, you need to know about the rate-saving plan offered through Mutual of Enumclaw Insurance. Teen Smart is an 8-hour program that, once completed, will lower your rates and make your teen a better driver. Savings and increased safety. It's a win-win. Call us today, 208-852-08.
No winner on Tuesday morning in the KCH Money Magnet Contest. We did add another $5 to the jackpot. And that means Wednesday morning in the 7 o'clock hour, we will try to give it away again. $165 up for grabs. Coming up Wednesday morning during the 7 o'clock hour. Be listening. We're giving away money just because you listen to your radio. $165 up for grabs on Preston's Home for Fun, Information and Music. FM 105.5 and AM 1340.
A proud member of the Co-op. We save you money on advertising and enable you to reach more customers. We are KACH. Preston, Clarkston.
Let's go. Batter up. We're taking the afternoon off. It's a beautiful day for a ball game. For a ball game today. The fans are out to get a ticket or two. From Walla Walla, Washington to Kalamazoo. It's a beautiful day for a home run. But even a triple's okay. We're gonna cheer and boo and raise a hullabaloo at the ball game today.
It's time for Preston Indians baseball. The Indians of Summer hit the field as they look for a district title in summer's grand old game. Tonight's game is brought to you by West Motors, your only stop for new or used cars in Preston and in Logan. Stokes Market True Value, with the freshest meats and produce and now preparing and selling sushi. ChemDry of Northern Utah. If you're in Cache or Box Elder County, they can clean and protect your home or business for greater peace of mind. Franklin County Medical Center, with the finest care you'll find in all of the Cache Valley. Rounds & Associates Insurance Agency, an independent agency with many options for all of your insurance needs. Preston Auto Parts CarQuest. We have all the parts your car may need to keep running strong. Webb Funeral Home, serving Preston and surrounding communities since 1925. Ralph's Construction, building homes in the Blue Sage Park region of Preston. Naylor Insurance for home, health, life, and auto through Mutual of Enumclaw. Preston Pharmacy, now with their own app to help make tracking your prescriptions easier. And by S&T Electric. When you're doing remodeling, additions, or building a new home, they are there for all your electrical needs. This game is made possible through an agreement between Preston High School and Cook Brothers Broadcasting, and is intended for the private, non-commercial use of our audience. Any rebroadcast of this game in whole or in part without the express written consent of Cook Brothers Broadcasting is strictly prohibited. And welcome back here to Hollowell Field here in Pocatello as the Preston Indians about ready to take on the Pocatello Indians. Umpires are out. They've had the meeting at home plate, and Hunter Killian just completed his warm-up tosses. So let's get to the Preston starting lineup here as we get ready to go. As the starting lineups today brought to you by Franklin County Medical Center, providing you the best care in all of the Cache Valley. Franklin County Medical Center, 44 North 1st East in Preston. As Tate Green will lead off, he will be the second baseman here this afternoon. as Ashton Matson will hit second. He's the pitcher today for the Preston Indians. And Hunter Killian's first pitch is outside, ball one. And the game time today right at 4 o'clock. Next pitch to Green is a ground ball to short. That's Vaughn. Has that, plays it across in time for the out. One out here in the top of the first, and here comes Ashton Matson to the plate. Matson will be followed by Chase Oxborough. He's the first baseman. Justin England is the shortstop today. He'll hit fourth. Devon England will do the catching today for Preston. He'll hit in the 5 spot. Trevin Hadley is the third baseman. He'll hit 6th. Damon Nguyen, who had the big triple last night in the bottom of the 7th inning, will hit 7th as the first pitch to Matson misses outside and low, ball 1. Braden Hess, who drove in the winning run last night, in center field again today. Big ground ball hit out to Birch at second base. He'll flay it across, and there's out number 2. A couple of ground balls here in the top of the first inning. Indians have 2 outs, and that'll bring up Chase Oxborough. Hess drove in the winning run last night. He'll hit in the 8th spot tonight. He'll be back in center field, and Carson Chugg will be the left fielder, and he will bat 9th. So here is Oxborough. Chase takes the first pitch outside, ball 1. 1 ball and no strikes. Killian ready again, rocks to the motion, comes over the next pitch to Chase. It's swung on and missed, and it's 1-1. Outfield pretty much straight away against Chase. They give him pretty much all of the line down the opposite way along the left field line, as Nguyen plays well off the line as that pitch over again, and it's now 1 ball and 2 strikes on Oxborough. Killian stands both feet on the rubber as Ox asks for and gets timeout and backs out of the box here momentarily. Killian beat Preston back in the first game of the doubleheader played here a couple of weeks ago, as the breaking ball just missed upstairs, and it's 2-2. That day, Killian pitched into the 6th inning of that game. A little ground ball wide of third. Over to cut it off is the third baseman Gunderson, plays it across in time for the out. 3 ground balls. Preston's gone here in the first inning. They're out 1-2-3. Well, after a half inning here this afternoon, we'll Preston scoreless. Pocatello coming up. We'll give you their lineup when we come back right after this.
KACA. It's easy, fun, fast, and affordable. Do all of your grocery shopping online at Stokes Market. Simply log into stokesgrocery.com. Select the Shop Online tab and shop for your items. Then select the pickup time that is convenient for you. Pay online, and if you can't get out, then have someone else pick up your groceries for you. Do your grocery shopping online and still shop locally. It's part of the new normal, and it's fun. Do it now. Shop, enjoy, save at stokesgrocery.com.
A higher level of precision and accuracy, that's what the new Naveo robotic assistance system at Franklin County Medical Center provides you. Whether you're in need of revision, partial or total knee replacement, the new robotic assisted surgery technology at Franklin County Medical Center allow knee surgery candidates the comfort of knowing that their knee surgery will be performed with confidence, improving the function, feel, and longevity of your new knee. Learn more about the new robotics machine at fcmc.org. Franklin County Medical Center, where hospitality and...
If you feel like your bank works against you, we invite you to move your accounts to Advantage Plus Federal Credit Union. We work for you, not against you. Serving Southeast Idaho for over 65 years, we offer totally free checking with cash back rewards, 0 fees credit cards, low auto loan rates, and excellent customer service. Visit today, 311 South Highway 91, Preston. Advantage Plus Federal Credit Union. Here, the advantage is yours. Equal housing lender, member NCUA.
KACH.
Bottom of the first inning, scoreless here in the game, as Brady Birch leads it off here for Pocatello, as Matson's first 2 pitches both miss inside. Ball 2, 2 balls and no strikes. Birch is playing second base. He'll be followed by the catcher, Martin Serrano. Caden Knowles, the first first baseman will hit in the 3 spot today for Pocatello. Here's the 2-0 pitch on the way. It is down low, ball 3, 3 balls and a strike. Kaden Evans, the center fielder, hits 4th. The pitcher, Hunter Killian, will hit in the 5th spot. 3-0 pitch on the way. That is over for a strike, and it's 3-1. Jace Vaughn hits in the 6th spot. He's the shortstop. Zach Park is the right fielder. He'll bat 7th. 3-1 pitch on the way to Birch. Misses inside, and it's ball 4. Birch hustles down to first base as the ball gets away from Devon England behind home plate. No further advancement. So leadoff walk. And here is Martin Serrano. J.D. Gunderson's the third baseman. He bats 8th, and Alex Nguyen is in left. And he'll hit 9th this afternoon for the Pocatello Indians. So here's Martin Serrano. Serrano hitting from the left side. Birch over at first. Long hold there by Matson. Comes home, and the pitch is inside and low. Ball 1. 1 ball and no strikes. Serrano has served to be a very big, difficult out for Preston to try to get over the games. There goes the runner. The pitch is inside, and the throw is high and into center field. Birch will stay there on the stolen base as he moves up 90 feet and into scoring position with nobody out. And the count goes to 1 ball and 1 strike. So the pitch is called strike on the inside half to Serrano, and it's 1-1. They tried to move in behind Birch at second base, and Bird bogged him a little bit there. England standing right on the bag. And now the pitch comes home, and that is outside and low, ball 2, 2 balls and no strikes. Serrano, a .254 hitter on the year. No home runs, and drove in a total of 15, as that one's going to be sprayed foul down the left field line. And it stays at 2 balls and 2 strikes. So with a new ball, Matson up on top, looks back at Birch, the 2-2 pitch, hit in the air towards center field. Hess has him played perfectly. Birch goes to the bag to tag, and he's going to bluff to draw a throw. The throw is pretty good, right on the bag from Hess, and it's a good thing that Birch wasn't running. So there's 1 out, and now I'll bring up Caden Knowles, the first baseman. Knowles hit .306 during the regular season and drove in a total of 14. Again, Matson looks back at second base. Big lead by Birch. He's not going anyplace, and the pitch over for a strike, and it's 0-1. Knowles, who had a pair of hits and a walk back here on Saturday, as that pitch misses, and it's 1 ball and 1 strike. Also scored a run in that game. Both of his hits, both for singles. Matson setting at the belt, looks back at second a couple of times. Here's the 1-1 curveball. Hit in the air to center. Hess again under, lines that one up, and again Birch will try to draw a throw, and Hess gets it back in, and there's 2 outs. So Birch walks, stole second. 2 outs later, he's still there. And now here is the center fielder, Kaden Evans. Evans will hit from the right side as he climbs in. And the first pitch home to Evans is a one hopper, gets by England at shortstop. And that's going to get the run home as Birch comes home to make it 1-0. So an RBI single for Evans on the first pitch. And those leadoff walks. Boy, pitching coaches will sell you how they will be the downfall of their career, at least as a pitching coach. As here's Hunter Killian with the runner at first and 2 outs. There goes the runner. The pitch to Killian is low. The throw's on a bounce and late as Kaden Evans steals second base. Well, 1 ball and no strikes on Killian. Killian, who had 15 RBIs on the year, was a .234 hitter during the regular season and hits this one into left field. That'll be a base hit, and it's going to go all the way and get by Chug, and it's going to go all the way to the wall. The run is in. Killian to second and will stay there on the RBI double. And it's 2-0 here in the bottom of the first inning. So exactly what you didn't want to do was have Pocatello come out and get a couple of runs early and get their footing under them. As the number 6 hitter in the lineup, Jace Vaughn, comes up with 2 outs. And Killian now at second base. 2 runs on a couple of hits. First pitch to Vaughn. Swung on, popped up, foul ground. Hadley coming over. And on the warning track, kind of overruns it a little bit and can't hang with it, so the ball falls foul, and it's 0-1. So no balls and 1 strike on Vaughn. Here's the next pitch. That's sliced toward right field, and Nguyen is there. And, we should say he goes back and makes the catch. And the inning is over, but not before. The leadoff walk and then a pair of hits in the inning produced 2 runs in the inning for the Pocatello Indians as we are done with 1 inning here this afternoon. And it's 2-0 Pocatello. We'll be right back.
KACH.
This is Ron Smaley from Webb Funeral Home, thanking Preston Indian and Westside Pirate fans for your loyalty over the years. You have helped make Webb Funeral Home Franklin County's most trusted name in funeral services since 1925. Our staff is available 24 hours a day, 7 days a week to provide compassionate service in your time of need. We also offer a full range of services, including many funeral pre-planning options to meet everyone's budget, an excellent monument selection, and the best aftercare services available. Let us answer any questions you may have by calling 208-852-0533. Webb Funeral Home, since 1925. You know us, you trust us, we're here to stay.
It's always refreshing to shop where you know you're appreciated. It's even better when you can get everything you need. Quality parts at fair prices. The team at Preston Auto Parts CarQuest appreciate every customer. They work hard to make sure that you have the right part the first time, on time. Whether it's motorcycles, farm and ranch, lawn and garden, or car and truck parts, you can always get it all at Preston Auto Parts CarQuest. Stop in today at 17 South State Street in Preston.
Pain-free and feeling great without the expense and side effects of medications. It is not only possible, but a reality at Fellows Chiropractic. Now with 4 massage therapists and chiropractic available to help you with your relief from chronic pain. Give Dr. Fellows' office a call at 208-852-2240 to schedule your massage therapy or chiropractic session today. That number again is 208-852-2240.
KACH.
Top of the second inning. 2-0 Pocatello on top. Justin England to lead it off here for Preston in the top of the second. And hits the pitch back into the screen. And it's 1 ball and 1 strike on Justin. England 0 for 3 yesterday. Lined into a double play. Was about the hardest ball that he hit. Hit a ball right on the screws, and the third baseman turned it into a double play. Breaking ball, that's over for a strike, and it's 1-2. Has 3 hits and 10 at-bats this year against Pocatello. And last Saturday he was 1 for 2 with a run scored here as he lines one toward right field, and that's going to fall in just out of the reach of the second baseman, Brady Birch. And that's the first hit of the game for the Indians, coming here to lead off the top of inning number 2. So the leadoff man aboard, and now here is Devon England. England hitting the ball in the air 3 times yesterday, flew out all 3 times. He was 0 for 3 in the game. First pitch to the catcher today for Preston, misses outside, ball 1. Devon, who has actually hit safely in each of the last 3 games head-to-head against Pocatello, and he's 3 for 9 overall on the year against them. And the 0-1 pitch is down low, 1 ball and 1 strike. He's also driven in a couple of runs this year against the Pocatello Indians. Here comes the 1-1. Breaking pitch. Missed too far in. Had England given ground, but the pitch missed off the inside half, and it's 2 balls and a strike. Justin leaning over first base, not going anywhere. The pitch is outside, and it's ball 3, 3-1. So 3 balls and a strike. Nobody out here in the top of the second inning. Killian ready again, comes home. The 3-1 pitch is hit off the glove of the catcher Serrano, and it fills the count, 3 balls and 2 strikes. Southfield pretty much straight away here against Devon. And the 3-2 pitch from Killian. Popped up. Foul ground, first base side. Knowles giving ground and makes the catch for the out. As Devon England fouls out to the first baseman, and there's 1 out. And now here's Trey and Hadley. Justin England still over at first after his leadoff single. As Killian comes set at the belt, the first pitch to Hadley is hit foul back into the screen. Hadley had a pretty good day yesterday. He was 1 for 2 plus a walk, on base a couple of times, scored a run. But he has struggled this year head-to-head against Pocatello. Big chopper toward third. That's cut off there by Gunderson. He goes for the only play that he has across in time at first base as Hadley grounds out, and that's the second out as Justin England moves up on the infield play. And with 2 outs, that'll bring up Damon Nguyen. Nguyen, of course, the man of the hour last night with 1 out in the bottom of the 7th inning, hit a ball, that laser that found the gap in right center field and rolled all the way to the wall, and by the time he quit running, he was all the way at third base. First pitch from Killian misses outside, ball 1, 1 ball and no strikes. He ended up scoring the winning run in the game when the next hitter, Braden Hess, rolled one back through the middle for a single to center field. As that pitch over for a strike, and it's 1-1. So a ball and a strike on Nguyen, and that pitch bounces up there. Nice stop by Serrano to keep it in front of him. And it's 2-1. Nguyen, who's not played that much against Pocatello this year. He played in the last game last Saturday. He was 1 for 2 with a double. But in 2 of the 4 games, he didn't play in those games. The pitch is up and in. It's now 3-1. He did play in the first game, which was a game played back over in Preston, and was 0 for 2 in that game. As the next pitch is swung on and missed. Now the count full, 3 balls and 2 strikes on Damon Nguyen, the right fielder today for the Preston Indians. Here's the 3-2 pitch, and it's hit foul into the screen. Count stays full at 3-2. So 2 outs here in the top of the second, 2-0 Pocatello. Nguyen at the plate with a 3-2 count. He would be the potential tying run. Killian ready again, and the 3-2 pitch. Swung on and missed. Pitch was down and in. They'll record the out at first base, which they do. And that's the first strikeout today for Hunter Killian, and Preston's gone here in the top of the second. No runs, no hits, a walk, and they leave one. We'll go to the bottom of the second inning. After an inning and a half, it's 2-0 Pocatello.
KACH.
You're the yard work hero. Aligner of edges, trimmer of hedges, and slayer of weeds. When it comes to your lawn, power moves are the only moves you make. That's why you just applied IFA's Crabgrass Preventer plus Lawn Food for quick green up and long-lasting weed prevention. IFA's Crabgrass Preventer plus Lawn Food. It's the ultimate lawn owner power move.
Having your prescriptions refilled has never been easier. You can refill 24/7, set reminders, save medications, and access your account from the new My Community Pharmacy mobile app offered by Preston Drug. It's simple to use and it's simple to get. Log on to PrestonDrug.com and enter your mobile number. We'll send you the app. It's as simple as that. There are some things in life that have been made easier through technology. This is one of them. The app offered by Preston Drug is a quick and easy way to refill medications and promote a healthy lifestyle. Visit PrestonDrug.com.
KACH.
Bottom of the second inning, 2-0 Pocatello. And here in the bottom of the second inning, it'll be the bottom third of the order due up here for the Pocatello Indians. That'll be Zach Park, J.D. Gunderson, and Alex Nguyen. So here's Park, who takes the first pitch over for a strike, and it's 0-1. Zach, 0 for 3 back here on Saturday, grounded out and then flew out a couple of times head-to-head against Preston, and takes that pitch outside and low, ball 1. 1 ball and 1 strike. Park was a .312 hitter on the year. No home runs, drove in a total of 6 on the season. As the next pitch misses again, and it's 2 balls and a strike. 2-1 pitch. Again, Matson misses outside, and it's 3-1. Once again, the winner, if Pocatello wins today, they're off to the state tournament as the district champions. The 3-1 is outside and low, and for the second inning in a row, Matson's walked the leadoff man. His second walk today, and that'll bring up J.D. Gunderson. So here's Gunderson. Who Matson goes to first base, and immediately hopping back on the bag over there was Park. Holding Matson, there goes the runner, and the pitch swung on and missed. The throw through is a good throw, and he is going to be out as Zach Park almost slid needlessly as the ball was waiting there for him. Good throw by Devon England, and Park is caught stealing. He's out 2-4, and that's the first out of the inning. So the next pitch, that's hit in the air to center. Hess is going to have to come up, but he can't get there in time. So hit number 1 today for Gunderson, hit number 3 on the day for Pocatello. And with a 1 out, a little flare single to center field. And now the number 9 hitter, Alex Nguyen, will come to the plate. Nguyen hit 300 on the year as he hits the first pitch in the air along the left field line. Chuck coming over. He's there, makes the catch. That's the second out as Gunderson will retreat back to first base, and with 2 outs, it'll bring up Brady Birch. So 2 outs, and we go back to the top of the order. Birch walked, stole second. 2 outs later, just when it looked like Preston was going to get out of the inning, the center fielder, Kaden Evans, singled to score the run. They added another run after that, and that's how they got the 2-0 lead as the first pitch is over for a strike, and it's 0-1. Birch, a good hitter, good player all around. Good leadoff hitter, hit well over 400 on the season for Pocatello. Also scored a total of 10 runs, and as we talked about on Saturday, this team is a much different team when he's on the mound. Instead of as he pops it along the left field line, it's going to fall foul. Home plate umpire right on the line said that was a foul ball, and everybody will go back, and Birch will come back to home plate. So the little flare along the line goes foul. And back to first base goes Gunderson. And it's a 1-ball, 2-strike count here on Birch. Next pitch bounces up there. England lost it. Running on the pitch is Gunderson, and he'll move up to second base. So a 2-2 count, runner in scoring position now for Birch with 2 outs. Matson couldn't get off the hook last inning, see if he can here as the 2-2 pitch misses outside, and the count now runs full 3-2. Birch stands right on the inside line of that left-hand hitter batter's box as he gets right up on that inside corner. The 3-2 pitch reaches out and pokes at it. Coming over the left fielder, Chug, he's there, makes the catch. And Preston and Ashton Matson get off the hook here in the bottom of the second inning. No runs. There was 1 hit, a walk, and 1 man left. And we're done with 2 innings here this afternoon as we go to the third. Pocatello up 2-0.
KACA.
It's always refreshing to shop where you know you're appreciated. It's even better when you can get everything you need, quality parts at fair prices. The team at Preston Auto Parts CarQuest appreciate every customer. They work hard to make sure that you have the right part the first time, on time. Whether it's motorcycles, farm and ranch, lawn and garden, or car and truck parts, you can always get it all at Preston Auto Parts CarQuest. Stop in today at 17 South State Street in Preston.
Pain-free and feeling great without the expense and side effects of medications. It is not only possible, but a reality at Fellows Chiropractic. Now with 4 massage therapists and chiropractic available to help you with your relief from chronic pain. Give Dr. Fellows' office a call at 208-852-2240 to schedule your massage therapy or chiropractic session today. That number again is 208-852-2240.
There are lots of reasons why Sanders Furniture has been in business for 88 years. One reason is the quality brand appliances and furnishings you can get when you shop at Sanders Furniture, like Amana, Whirlpool, Maytag, and KitchenAid. You'll also find comfortable recliners and seating, tables, beds and mattresses, home decor, and accents. If you like to shop where you're appreciated without a bunch of pressure from the salesman, then make sure you stop by Sanders Furniture today. We appreciate every customer. 148 South Main Street, Soda.
Listen for Dan Hubbard and Preston Indian Sports on KACH.
Braden Hess leads off for Preston here in the top of inning number 3 as he takes the first pitch on the inside corner, on the inside half, but missed inside. It's ball 1. Next pitch swung out and missed, and it's 1 ball and 1 strike. So Hess had the winning hit last night. Brought Preston back over here to face Pocatello today. Hits the ball on the ground. Weird hop. And Birch has it run up his arm and into center field. And Birch will draw an error on the play. So Hess reaches on an error. And Carson Chug comes to the plate. There goes the runner. The pitch is outside. The throw is going to be in time to get him. So Serrano throws out Hess. He's out 2-4. As Preston has their base stealer caught, just like Pocatello did in the bottom of the inning. As the 0-1 pitch on the way to Chug. hit foul at home plate as it bounces off his leg, and it's no balls and 2 strikes. Chug 0 for 2 yesterday, struck out once in the game. In the 0-2 pitch here from Killian. Off speed, he's out in front of it and strikes out here. So 2 outs. That's the second strikeout for Killian. Today's game brought to you in part by Naylor Insurance for home, health, life, and auto through Mutual of Enumclaw. Call Naylor Insurance at 852-0810, 852-0810. So it's back to the top of the order in Tate Green. Green grounded out his first time up when Preston hit 3 ground balls, and he pulls one down the left field line. It's over the left fielder's head, and one bounces off the fence. Green will go to second. He's in there with a standing 2-out double for the Preston Indians. So Green got one that he can handle and turned on it, doubled down into the corner. And with 2 outs, Preston has an opportunity to get on the board here again this inning as Ashton Matson comes up, and he grounded out to the second baseman his first time up. First pitch to Ashton. It is over for a strike, and it's 0-1. Got a chance to talk to Green before the game just for a few minutes and ask him about the line drive that he took off where he got hit. He got hit right on the right forearm. So it bothered him a little bit last night when he got home as the pitch hit foul back into the screen by Madsen. It's 0-2. And said it was okay, but you could see he's still kind of rubbing on it a little bit. But he's good enough to be out there playing. Big chopper past the mound. Birch has it near the bag, straightens and throws him out. And Preston will leave another man on base as Green left standing at second base after his 2-out double here in the third inning. No runs, a hit, there was an error, and 1 man left as we'll go bottom 3 here this afternoon from Hollowell Field. It's still Pocatello 2, Preston nothing.
KACA.
More and more people are moving to the Preston area to live and retire. Since 1978, Ralph Construction's been building custom homes in the Blue Sage Park community, the only 55-year-old plus community in the city of Preston. Come see the downsized, no-hassle lifestyle that Blue Sage Park offers. Ralph Construction will build to your custom specifications, or you can choose one of their existing floor plans. They're just starting phase 2, so there's plenty of great lots still available. Ralph Construction. Call for more information, 435-232-1837. Lawn care and snow removal included. Blue Sage Park by Ralph Construction. 435-232-1837.
If you feel like your bank works against you, we invite you to move your accounts to Advantage Plus Federal Credit Union. We work for you, not against you. Serving Southeast Idaho for over 65 years, we offer totally free checking with cash back rewards, 0 fees credit cards, low auto loan rates, and excellent customer service. Visit today, 311 South Highway 91, Preston. Advantage Plus Federal Credit Union. Here, the advantage is yours. Equal housing lender, member NCUA.
KACH.
So bottom of the third inning here this afternoon. 2-0 Pocatello. As here in the bottom of the third, it'll be the 2, 3, and 4 hitters here for the Indians. As Martin Serrano leads it off. Serrano 0 for 1, hit a ball in the air to the center fielder Hess his first time up. First pitch from Madsen 0 for a strike. Here's the 0-1. That's lined to center, and that's going to be in for a hit. So Hess over to get it, and Serrano trots down to first base with his first hit of the game. And the 4th hit of the game here for Pocatello. So they're going to put a runner on here for Serrano as he'll come back over to the dugout. So a runner at first base for Serrano. Now here is Caden Knowles, who also flew out to center his first time up. As the first pitch to Knowles hit off the end of the bat, that's going to fall in front of Nguyen. As they move up 90 feet, going to second base is the runner. And Knowles with back-to-back singles, 2 on and nobody out here in the bottom of the third inning here for Pocatello. And now here's Kaden Evans, who had the RBI single back in the first inning. They got Pocatello on the board with 2 outs. That scored Brady Birch. Evans eventually worked himself around to score as well. After stealing second base, Hunter Killian doubled him in. Bunts, pops it up in foul ground. That'll land over by the Pocatello dugout, and it's 0-1. Today's game brought to you by Webb Funeral Home in Preston. Their compassionate staff will help you in your time of need. You can call 852-0533 for Webb Funeral Home. You know us, you love us, and you trust us, and we're here to stay. So 0-1 the count on Evans. Runners at second and first. Nobody out here in the bottom of the third. As Evans drives one to center, Hess has to come up and over. He there makes the catch. They got him off second base, and they double him up. So the pinch runner for Serrano had ventured too far off the bag. In fact, he'd gone all the way to third base and ends up being a double play. As the fly out. So there's 2 outs, and now here's Hunter Killian with a man at first base. First pitch to Killian, missed outside, ball 1. 1 ball and no strikes. Ready again is Matson. He's going to back off this time and look Knowles back before he comes home. So Knowles hops back on the bag, harmlessly enough. And Matson will peek over there back a couple of times, sets again at the belt, and comes home. And the next pitch to Killian is hit foul off the first base side. And it'll be no balls and 2 strikes now on the Pocatello pitcher. 2-0 Pocatello, bottom of the third inning here this afternoon. 1 ball, 1 strike on Killian. Each side with an error. 4 hits for Pocatello in the game. Just 2 for Preston. As Killian drives one, that'll be foul down into the left field corner. And again, it'll be 1 ball and 2 strikes. So Knowles will hustle back to first base. As they'll send one of the bench guys down to get it. Actually time called as the ball actually ends up rolling around down there in the left field corner. It ends up in fair territory, so time called for a moment. As they jog down to pick up the ball, now we're ready to go. And Killian will climb back in with a ball and 2 strikes here. Here's the 2-2. It's up high. Snap throw back to first, not in time. So the pitch high, now it's 2 balls and 2 strikes. Killian waiting. Matson back up on top. Now the 2-2 offering. There's a ground ball to third. Knocked down by Hadley. Just getting out, has a play. Throws across in time. No play there. They'll rule that an error. Second error of the game against Preston. So Preston with an error. So their second error of the game now with 2 outs, runners at first and second again. And now here's Jace Vaughn, who flew out to right field his first time up here today. And the first pitch misses down low, ball 1. Next pitch hit on the ground. That's going to find left field. As here around third base, here comes Knowles. He'll score without a play, and it's 3-0. As Vaughn singles in the run, Knowles carries in the run, and it's 3-0 here in the bottom of the third. 3 hits in the inning, plus an error, produced the run. As that'll be an unearned run, as Preston should have been out of the inning after the error on the third baseman on the ground ball hit by Killian. So now here is Zach Park. As Park takes that first pitch down low, ball 1. Park walked his first time up here today. The 1-0 bounces up there, ball 2. They'll snap the throw back in towards second base, and it's going to be late as back to the bag is Killian. So 2 outs here in the bottom of the third. Pocatello adds a run. They lead 3-0. 2-0 pitch on the way. Park is out in front of it, and it's 2-1. Nguyen, the right fielder for Preston, shallow and way off the line in right field. Next pitch to Park, hit on the ground again to Hadley, as he'll just walk over, step on the bag, and the inning is over as Park hits into the force play, but not before the Pocatello Indians add another run, as we are done with 3 innings here as we go to the 4th. It's Pocatello 3 and Preston nothing.
KACA.
Sushi. A word that is as fun to say as the food is to eat. Try it. Say sushi. Now run down to Stokes Market and pick up some fresh-made sushi. Yes, I said Stokes Market. They now have the family fresh sushi specialists making outstanding sushi platters and party trays fresh every day. They even make up custom platters so you can get your favorite sushi dishes. Any kind of fish upon request, even vegetable sushi available with no meat. Enjoy the fresh-made platters already available or order the kind of sushi you want. Give them 2 hours and a special custom sushi platter will be waiting for you at Stokes Market in Preston. Go ahead, say it. I know you want to. Sushi, fresh for you right now.
Rounds & Associates Insurance Service is an independent insurance agency with Allstate, Travelers, Auto Owners, Safeco, Progressive, and Nationwide, just to name a few. Stop by the office for your competitive quote today. Rounds & Associates Insurance Service. Call 208-852-2500. Rounds & Associates Insurance, supporting both the Westside Pirates and the Preston Indians on to victory. You've got this. Don't weaken. Rounds & Associates Insurance Service. Call today, 208-852-2500. No winner on Tuesday morning in the KCH Money Magnet Contest. We now add another $5 to the jackpot. And that means Wednesday morning in the 7 o'clock hour, we will try to give it away again. $165 up for grabs. Coming up Wednesday morning during the 7 o'clock hour. Be listening. We're giving away money just because you listen to your radio. $165 up for grabs on Preston's Home for Fun, Information and Music. FM 105.5 and AM 1340.
KACH.
Chase Oxborough leads off here for Preston in the top of the 4th. And the first 2 pitches both miss high and wide, and it's 2-0 against Oxborough, who grounded out his first time up here today. Here's the 2-0 pitch from Killian. Pulled foul, and it's 2-1. Ox, who has been one of the strongest hitters this year for Preston, hit .275 on the season, has one of their 2 home runs that they hit this year as well, and leads the team in RBIs with 19, and takes that pitch high and away. And it's ball 3 balls and a strike. Here's the 3-1 offering. Hit foul back into the screen. It's 3-2. So Preston with a couple of hits. England has one. Green has one. They've also had one error that they had a man reach on, as there's ball 4, and that's the first walk given up today by Hunter Killian. As Oxborough draws a walk, he'll head down to first base. And for the 3rd inning in a row, Preston has the leadoff man reach base, but they haven't been able to do anything with it yet. Let's see what they do here in the 4th. Here's England, who singled his first time up. First pitch to Justin, breaking ball. That's over for a strike. Pretty good breaking pitch from Killian, that old jelly leg, as Roy Campanella used to call it. Setting in, his knees buckled. It's hard to swing when your knees are buckled and your backside's headed toward the third base dugout. As Killian backs off here first with a 0-1 count, as Oxborough had a pretty good lead over at first base. Ox, conservative lead. Big chopper towards short. Jace backs up to get a hop out at second. The relay throw is not in time. So England rolls into the force play. And there's one out as Ox is out on the front end. 6-4 on the force. And with one out and a man at first base, here is Devon England, who fouled out his first time up. First pitch to Devon. First ball swing, he hits it back over the top of the press box, and it's 0-1. Right fielder Park playing well over toward the right field line, so there's a lot of room in right center field. Next pitch, Devon hits it that way, but the center fielder Evans has a play as he comes over to make the catch, and there's 2 outs. So with 2 downs, here is Traven Hadley. Hadley grounded out his first time up as he hit a ground ball to his opposite number, Gunderson over there at third base. So he's 0 for 1 on the day. And the first pitch over for a strike, and it's 0-1. Hadley hit well over 300 on the year. Hit 364, no home runs. Drove in a total of 13 as he reaches out and pokes one foul off the first base side, and it's 0-2. So no balls and 2 strikes. Boxborough back to first. Hadley back up to the plate here as well. And Killian trying to get off the hook here again. The next pitch, again rolled up along the third base line. Gunderson short hop, nifty play, throw to first, and he dropped it. Knowles tried a big stretch as he was going to have to try either short hop it or reach out and get it. And he tried the big stretch and could not hang on to the ball. As Hadley at first, Oxborough at second, and now here is Damon Nguyen. As that ball hit on the ground to third, Gunderson has that and walks over and steps on the bag. As Nguyen rolls into the force play, as England is out 5 unassisted, and for the third out here in the inning, and we are done with 3.5. We'll go to the bottom of the fourth. It's still Pocatello 3, Preston nothing.
KACA.
Our hats come off to honor the graduates of 2021. At West Motor Company in Preston and Logan, we realize what an important step this is in the course of life. And as you start the next step in your life, make sure you do it in a nice, reliable Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, or Ram. Whether you're off to college or into the workforce, a nice, reliable vehicle is needed to get you there. Stop by West Motor Company and check out the great selection, or let us search the country for you to find the exact vehicle that you're looking for. West Motor Company.
West Motor Company.
When it comes to all things electrical, Sean Carter and the guys at S&T Electrical should always be your go-to crew. With experience in everything from new construction to repairs, service, and new installations, S&T Electrical is professional and friendly in all they do. Your electrical work will be done right. Call S&T Electric today at 208-852-5878.
This is Sean Carter with S&T Electric in Preston, Idaho. It's what we do.
KACH. KACH.
Well, we'll go here to the bottom of the fourth as Pocatello hanging on to that 3-0 lead. As it'll be J.D. Gunderson to lead off here in the bottom of the fourth inning. He'll be followed by Alex Nguyen, then back to the top of the order, and Brady Birch due up. As Matson's first pitch to Gunderson over for a strike, and it's 0-1 with a breaking pitch. Today's game brought to you by Fellows Chiropractic. If you've kind of overdone it on the sports field, Fellows Chiropractic is there to help. As the 0-1 pitch misses outside and low, 1 ball and 1 strike. They can take care of any adjustment or massage you might need. Fellows Chiropractic, 8 South State Street in Preston. As the pitch low again, ball 2, 2 balls and a strike. You can call Fellows Chiropractic at 852-2240, 852-2240. Here's the 2-1 pitch to Gunderson. Pulled it foul, and it's 2 balls and 2 strikes. Gunderson singled, went to second on a wild pitch, and then was left out there on the base paths back in the second inning when Nguyen and Birch behind him both flew out to left field. And he chases a breaking pitch up in the zone and strikes out here for the first out in the bottom of the 4th. First strikeout today for Ashton Matson. And now here's Alex Nguyen, who flew out to left. His first time up. First pitch to Nguyen is a little low, ball 1 ball and no strikes. We talked yesterday a little bit about Albert Pujols being released by the Angels. Well, it's kind of going to be that way, I think, this year, as you're going to see a lot of high-priced veterans getting released as a pitch over for a strike, as it's 1-1. His clubs are going to try to keep their payroll down this year. The 1-1 pitch is rolled foul. It's 1-2, especially with the collective bargaining agreement expiring at the end of this year in Major League Baseball. So it happened again yesterday as Todd Frazier, who was playing for the Pirates, was released after the game last night, as that's a little soft line drive out to the shortstop, as England able to play that for the second out. So Todd Frazier got released, and like Pujols, was struggling at the plate early on this year, was making a lot of money. So the Major League club, the Pirates, wanted to kind of clear that payroll and designated him for assignment, as the first pitch to Birch is up high, ball 1. So they have a week now to trade him or get irrevocable waivers on him, as the ground ball hit into right field for a hit. Birch has his first hit on the day, as Green came across and dove but couldn't get to it. Seven hits I have for Pocatello. And now here's Serrano, who has one of those hits. He's 1 for 2, flew out to center and singled his last time up as they go to first base, and Birch back to the bag with 2 outs. Like I told somebody yesterday, Pujols was just the first. There's going to be a lot of those guys this year, I think. As the next pitch is a ground ball again to the right side. This time Green had it, kicked it, able to go and get it, throw to first, not going to be in time. He had to cover a lot of ground to get to it, and they're going to give him an error. Figured he got his glove on the ball and should have fielded it. So it'll be error number 3 today on the Indians. And again, they'll run for Serrano as he'll come back over to put the gear back on. So with 2 outs and 2 on, here is Caden Knowles. Flew out to center and singled, 1 for 2 on the day. As Knowles' first ball swing, hits it foul off of the first base side, and it's 0-1. Who will be next? Who knows? I mean, that remains to see. But this is all driven by, a lot of it, driven by not having a season last year and the collective bargaining agreement expiring at the end of the year, as the pitch over for a strike, and Knowles now in the hole, 0-2. Here's the 0-2 pitch from Matson. Hit on the ground, that's wide of third. That's going to find its way into left field. Around third comes Birch. He'll score, as it's now 4-0, as the throw back to second base is not in time. So Knowles finds the hole over on the left side, as the shortstop England was shading way up the middle, trying to keep the runner close at second base, and Birch was able to come home and score. It's 4-0 as they add another run here in the bottom of the 4th inning, and that'll bring up Kaden Evans. So here's Evans. Reached on it. They ruled that ball that England had get by him in the first inning. They ruled that an error. as the pitch home in the dirt gets away from England, and both runners will move up 90 feet. So the ball pitch bounced. That'll be a wild pitch, as not able to keep the ball in front of him was Devon England. Now runners at second and third. And a couple of ducks out there on the pond for Evans to try to pick up. And the fastball missed outside. It's ball two, 2 balls and no strikes. If Evans can extend the inning, it would be Hunter Killian who waits on deck. Matson's 0-2-0 pitch. Swung on and missed, and it's 2 balls and a strike. Today's game brought to you by Rounds & Associates Insurance Agency, offering many options for your insurance coverage. 85 South State Street is where you'll find them. Stop in and get your competitive quote today as the pitch bounces up there for ball 3, 3 balls and a strike. They throw back to third, but not in time. So it's 3 balls and a strike here now on Evans with 2 outs. Here's the 3-1 pitch. Hit foul off of the glove of the catcher England, and it fills the count, 3 balls and 2 strikes. So a 3-2 count on Evans as Matson goes back to work out of the windup again. He'll work from the extreme first base side of the rubber, and the 3-2 pitch is cued foul as Evans able to stay alive. So 3 balls and 2 strikes. 4-0. Pocatello's, they add another run here in the bottom of the 4th. And the 3-2 pitch, again, hit in the air to right field. Nguyen has to go back, but he's there and makes the catch, and the inning is over. But Pocatello gets a run on a pair of hits. There was another error in the inning against the Indians, and Pocatello leaves 2 more as we're done with 4 here this afternoon. It's now Pocatello 4, Preston nothing.
KACA.
Regardless of which insurance company you use, when you add a teen driver to your vehicle policy, your rates increase. This is Cheryl Kimball with Naylor Insurance in Preston. If you've got teen drivers, you need to know about the rate-saving plan offered through Mutual of Enumclaw Insurance. Teen Smart is an 8-hour program that, once completed, will lower your rates and make your teen a better driver. Savings and increased safety. It's a win-win. Call us today, 208-852-08.
Health West is a nationally recognized community health center that provides patient-centered health care for everyone. From newborn to complicated care, Health West is always accepting new patients in Medicaid, Medicare, insured, and even if you don't have insurance. Available in 8 locations throughout Southeast Idaho. Call 208-852-3200 for an appointment in Preston. Health West, empowering our patients and communities by providing quality, affordable.
Listen for Dan Hubbard and Preston Indian Sports on KACH.
4 innings in the book. 4-0 Pocatello, as Braden Hess will lead it off here for Preston as we go here to the top of the 5th. First pitch to Hess. Sliced along the right field line, but that's right where the right fielder Park hangs out. And 1 pitch, 1 out here in the top of the 5th. That'll bring up Carson Chug, who was a strikeout victim his first time up. 4 runs, 7 hits for Pocatello and 1 error. No runs. 3 hits for the Indians as the pitch rolled foul, and it's 0-1. And Preston has committed 3 errors here today. Breaking pitch, that's over for a strike. And it's 0-2. Pitch from Killian. This is inside, bounces up there, and it's 1-2. Killian ready again. Here comes the 1-2 pitch to Chug. Again, hit foul. And ends up in the stands off the first base side. It stays at a ball and 2 strikes. Killian stands both feet on the rubber. Here comes the 1-2. Misses down low. 2 balls and 2 strikes. Now the 2-2. Rolled foul again. So Carson able to hang tough a little bit as he keeps rolling pitches foul. As it stays at 2 balls and 2 strikes, and the next pitch home from Killian. That one's pulled just foul outside of third. So once again, Chug will come back up there at 2 balls and 2 strikes. And the 2-2 pitch again from Killian. Hit in the air to left center. There's the center fielder, Evans. He comes up a few steps, makes the catch, and there's 2 outs. Today's game brought to you in part by West Motors in Preston and in Logan as they celebrate graduation with their big graduation sale. If you have a college or high school graduate who's in need of a vehicle, well, West Motors might be the place to go for a new Ford, Chrysler, Plymouth, Jeep, or Dodge truck. Your only destination is West Motors in Preston and Logan. Stop by and save today. Back to the top of the order, and Tate Green takes the first pitch, a little half swing. He went too far, it'll cost him, and it's 0-1. Green grounded out, doubled. He's 1 for 2 on the day. And hits one back to the box. Killian mishandled it. He has to go and get it and throw not in time. So Green will reach. And that ball hit back to the box. And they're going to give an error to Killian. So that's their second error of the day. As Green reaches, and that'll bring up Ashton Matson, who twice today has grounded out to the second baseman. First pitch misses outside, ball 1, 1 ball and no strikes. 1 game final in the big leagues today, couple games getting started. The 1-0 pitch as Matson finds the gap in right center field. It's going to get down. Green will hustle to second base as Park gets it in. Turning and coming home, the throw is going to go into third base, and it's not in time as that ball gets away. They collide as Matson gets up and comes to the plate, and all of a sudden, just like that, Preston's cut the lead in half on an RBI triple and an error to get the run in. So Matson triples. Green comes in to score, and then the ball gets away at third base, which should be another error. The third error of the game against Pocatello to let the run come in. And now here is Chase Oxborough at the plate, and all of a sudden it's 4-2. So a pair of errors in the inning against Pocatello, and Preston able to get on the board as the 1-0 pitch to Ox misses down and in, and it's 2 balls and no strikes. Here's the 2-0 pitch as Oxberger serves that one into center field. That's in for a hit. So Ox has a hit, and the inning continues. The error, the throw to third base, was made by the first baseman Knowles, and that's who will draw the error on the play. The second error of the inning. The other one against the pitcher, Killian, who mishandled the ground ball. So here is Justin England, swings and misses at the first pitch, and it's 0-1. England singled, hit into a force play. He's 1 for 2. So Preston on the board here today as England hits that ball in the air along the right field side. Coming over is the right fielder Park. He's there, puts it away, and the inning is over, but not before Preston gets a pair of runs on 2 hits. There was 2 errors, and they leave 1 man on base. Preston gets on the board. We go to the bottom of the 5th. It's now Pocatello 4, Preston 2 as we go middle 5.
KACA.
Hi, everybody. It's Dan Hubbard for ChemDry of Northern Utah. Not too long ago, we found ourselves really needing to have our carpets cleaned. Dirt, stains, pet hair, and remnants of all those chemicals trying to melt snow from last winter had our carpets looking dull, dingy, and ugly. We called Teresa and Darryl at ChemDry of Northern Utah, and in a very short time, they had our carpets looking like new. Not only did they clean our carpets, but they got up all that leftover pet hair to the point where you couldn't tell that we had pets in the house at all. It was like we had brand new carpets all over again. So if you live anywhere in Cache County or in Box Elder County, call Teresa and Darrell at ChemDry of Northern Utah at 435-752-6100 and let them take care of your carpets. You won't be disappointed. We weren't. 435-752-6100 for ChemDry of Northern
KACH.
Well, Preston gets on the board. It's now 4-2 as we go here to the bottom of inning number 5. And Hunter Killian will lead it off here for Pocatello. Killian's doubled, reached on an error, drove in a run. First pitch missed down low. The next pitch is outside. Ball 2, 2 balls and no strikes. So 2-0 on Killian. Matson rocks and comes home, the 2-0 offering. Misses inside again, ball 3. 3 balls and no strikes. So the one final that's in the books, the National League West leading San Francisco Giants win again. They beat Texas by a score of 4-2 as Killian walks on 4 pitches to lead off here in the bottom of the 5th. Third walk served up by Ashton Matson. So the leadoff man aboard. And now here's Jace Vaughn, who's flown out and an RBI single his last time up. He's 1 for 2. Killian at first. Matson's first pitch. They show bunt, gets away, and back down to second base will go Killian. Again, that pitch in the dirt will be another wild pitch against Matson. So 1 ball and no strikes. So the Giants a winner today, 4-2. Ground ball to third. Hadley backs up to get a hop. Long throw. He pulled Oxberger off the box off the bag. And everybody's safe as Killian moves up to third on that throw across the infield. And that'll be the 4th error of the game against the Indians. So a walk, ground ball on an error, a wild pitch, runners at the corners and nobody out for Pocatello. You cannot give them these opportunities over and over again. Here's Zach Park. Hit into a fielder's choice and walked. He's 0 for 1 today. And the first pitch for Matson. There goes the runner. And the pitch is dropped at home plate. It's a stolen base for Vaughn. As he's able to move up. And there's runners at second and third now with nobody out. Top of the 4th inning. The Indians have a run. Or I should say the Cubs have a run in Cleveland against the Indians. Next pitch swung on and missed. It's 1-1. And that's a 1-0 Cleveland. Top of the 4th inning. Bottom of the 2nd in Pittsburgh. Pirates lead that game 1-0. As the next pitch to Park misses again. Ball 2. 2 balls and a strike. And just getting underway, top of the 1st inning in our nation's capital, Philadelphia and the Nationals just underway. As the 2-1 pitch misses high, and now Matson falls behind Park. 3 balls and 1 strike. He's a pitch away from loading the bases here with nobody out. The 3-1 pitch misses down and away as he does exactly that. So they load the bases without the benefit of a hit. 2 walks and an error. And now here is J.D. Gunderson, who singled and struck out today. Breeze starting to pick up here a little bit in Pocatello, blowing in from left field. And the first pitch to Gunderson misses inside, ball 1. Nobody throwing for the Indians, getting loose behind Matson. So if someone's going to come in, it's going to be somebody who's on the field as the Indians bring the infield up here with nobody out and the bases loaded. And the next pitch is up high again, ball 2, 2 balls and no strikes. The 2-1 pitch is over this time, and it's 2-1. Killian at third, Vaughn at second, Park at first. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Popped up. That should be the infield fly rule, and it is. So the batter's automatically out as England able to make the play right by the mound. So the pop-up is the first out. Bases remain loaded, and now here is Alex Nguyen, who flew out to left and hit a little soft line drive to the shortstop his last time up. Preston plays into the corners, kind of halfway in the middle. Ground ball back to the box. They come to the plate to get one. The throw back to first, not in time. Matson, who kind of mishandled the ball momentarily, and that probably was just enough time to allow Nguyen to beat the relay throw back to first base. So there's 2 outs, and back to the top of the order, and the bases remain loaded. As the first pitch here to Birch bounces up there, it's ball 1, 1 ball and no strikes. So 2 outs. Matson rocks, comes home again. Here's the 1-0. Misses outside, ball 2, 2 balls and no strikes. Birch walked, flew out, and singled. He has scored twice. Matson's 2-0. Hit in the air to right field. It's Nguyen waiting, says he has it, waves everybody off, and makes the play. And what a good job of pitching by Ashton Matson. Loaded the bases with nobody out and ends up getting out of the inning without giving up anything, as no runs come across. No hits in the inning for Pocatello. There was 1 Preston error, and they leave the bases loaded, as Pocatello has now left a total of 8 men on base through the 5 innings. We're through with 5. We'll go to the 6th. It's Pocatello 4, Preston 2.
KACA. It's easy, fun, fast, and affordable. Do all of your grocery shopping online at Stokes Market. Simply log into stokesgrocery.com. Select the Shop Online tab and shop for your items. Then select the pickup time that is convenient for you. Pay online, and if you can't get out, then have someone else pick up your groceries for you. Do your grocery shopping online and still shop locally. It's part of the new normal, and it's fun. Do it now. Shop, enjoy, save at stokesgrocery.com.
At Preston Drug, we understand that everyone is busy and time is important. That's why we've implemented synchronization. We look at all the monthly prescriptions your family takes, and working with your doctor, we organize them so that you can pick them all up at one time each month. Synchronization with Preston Drug saves you time and money. Call Preston Drug today, and we'll get you into the synchronization system. It's free and it's simple. Preston Drug, 208-852-1563.
KACH.
Top of the 6th inning as Devon England leads it off. First ball swing, he hits it in the air along the right field line. It's the second baseman Birch to come over, make the play, and there's 1 pitch and 1 out. So with 1 out, Trey and Hadley will come up. Damon Nguyen also scheduled to hit here in the inning. And this today's game brought to you by Stokes Market True Value. From produce to hand tools, fresh meat to smokers, as the first pitch to Hadley is hit foul, and it's 0-1. Plus now fresh bakery and deli items and fresh sushi made daily. It's Stokes Market True Value, 217 South State Street in Preston. The 0-1 pitch hit on the ground to the shortstop. Vaughn will charge. Field and from the infield dirt, straighten and throw him out. So there's 2 outs, and now here's Damon Nguyen. Nguyen struck out, hit into a fielder's choice, 0 for 2 today. Excuse me. Killian comes home. The first pitch hit in the air to left field. Easy play as Nguyen flies out to the other win. As Preston goes in order here in the 6th inning, they're out 1-2-3. And we'll go to the bottom of the 6th. After 5.5, it's still 4-2. Pocatello leads.
KACH.
At Rounds & Associates Insurance, we've been in business since 1948. And while many of the faces may have changed, there's one thing that still stays the same: our personalized customer service. Our customers will always come first, whatever your needs. At Rounds & Associates Insurance, we have many different insurance options and can find the right option for you and your needs. Call us today to find out more. 208-852-2500. 208-852-2500, or drop by the office, 85 South State Street.
It's always refreshing to shop where you know you're appreciated. It's even better when you can get everything you need, quality parts at fair prices. The team at Preston Auto Parts CarQuest appreciate every customer. They work hard to make sure that you have the right part the first time, on time. Whether it's motorcycles, farm and ranch, lawn and garden, or car and truck parts, you can always get it all at Preston Auto Parts CarQuest. Stop in today at 17 South State Street in Preston.
KACH, mylocalradio.com.
Well, we go to the bottom of the 6th inning. And it's still 4-2 Pocatello, and Ashton Matson has kind of bobbed and weaved his way through 5 innings here. Able to get out of what would look like an incredible jam he got himself into with the bases loaded and nobody out, and got out of the inning. As here's Martin Serrano to lead off the bottom of the 6th, who hits the first pitch foul up along the first base side, and it's 0-1. Today's game brought to you by ChemDry of Northern Utah. Introducing Micro Pro Shield, disinfecting and antimicrobial protection that works for up to 90 days. As the 0-1 pitch bounces up there, and it's 1 ball and 1 strike. For safer homes and businesses and greater peace of mind, if you live in Cache or Box Elder County, call today, 435-752-6100 for ChemDry of Northern Utah. As the 1-1 pitch misses outside, and it's 2 balls and a strike. Here's the 2-1 pitch to Serrano. On the corner, and it's 2-2. Serrano today reached on an error and singled. Also flew out. He's 1 for 3 officially on the day. And the 2-2 pitch is swung on and missed, and strikes out here. So 1 out as Serrano goes down on strikes. And that'll bring up Caden Knowles. Just the 2nd strikeout today for Matson. Here's Knowles. Takes the first pitch down low, ball 1. Preston, who's down to their last 3 outs in the 7th inning, will have Hess, Chung, and then back to the top of the order, and Tate Green due up in the top of the 7th inning. As the 1-0 pitch misses, and it's ball 2, 2 balls and no strikes. 2-0 pitch to Knowles, outside again. Knowles with a pair of hits. Has scored once. He's 2 for 3. The 3-0 pitch on the way, taking all the way, and takes a strike. Knowles is the only guy in the lineup today with 2 hits for Pocatello. They have 7 total in the game. Big chopper toward third. That'll go foul. And it's now full, 3 balls and 2 strikes. Today's game brought to you by Preston Auto Parts CarQuest. And if you need something for your car, stop by where you'll be treated like a friend. Preston Auto Parts CarQuest, 17 South State Street in Preston. Ground ball to third, and it goes right through the legs of Hadley. That'll be the error number 5 on the day against the Indians. And with 2 outs, a runner aboard. So with 1 out and 1 on, here is Kaden Evans. Reached on an error and flew out twice. 0 for 3 on the day, and the first pitch to Evans popped up. That'll make the seats on the first base side, and it's 0-1. So Preston has their fielding problems today, as they've committed 5 errors in the game, as that pitch is on the inside half, but too far in, and it's 1 ball and 1 strike. Preston, who committed only 1 error yesterday. Not so much luck here today. There's the 1-1 pitch. Hit on the ground again to Hadley. Able to get that one. Go down and get it. Goes to second. There's one. Back to first. Not in time. Almost had that one. As Evans had to hustle up the line to beat out the return throw. So he hits into the fielder's choice. 5-4 on the force of Knowles at second base. That's the second out. So now with 2 outs, here is the pitcher Hunter Killian coming up. As come out to talk to the home plate umpire, see if he can go out and talk to the base umpire about the call at first base. He says, no, it's his call all the way, and he made it. So safe at first base was Knowles on the fielder's choice, and with 2 outs, here's Killian. First pitch to the pitcher is popped up in the infield. It'll be Green on the infield surface to make the catch, and the inning is over. So no runs, no hits, an error, and they leave 1 on base. As we are done with 6. Last hacks coming up for the Indians. They need a couple of runs to get even as we go to the 7th. It's Pocatello 4, Preston 2.
KACH.
At Preston Drug, we understand that everyone is busy and time is important. That's why we've implemented synchronization. We look at all the monthly prescriptions your family takes, and working with your doctor, we organize them so that you can pick them all up at one time each month. Synchronization with Preston Drug saves you time and money. Call Preston Drug today, and we'll get you into the synchronization system. It's free and it's simple. Preston Drug, 208-852-1563.
A higher level of precision and accuracy? That's what the new Neveo robotic assistance system at Franklin County Medical Center provides you. Whether you're in need of revision, partial, or total knee replacement, the new robotic assisted surgery technology at Franklin County Medical Center allow knee surgery candidates the comfort of knowing that their knee surgery will be performed with confidence, improving the function, feel, and longevity of your new knee. Learn more about the new robotics machine at fcmc.org. Franklin County Medical Center, where hospitality and...
Listen for Dan Hubbard and Preston Indian Sports on KACH.
Well, we go to the 7th. Braden Hess, the first man up there for the Indians, hits the first pitch foul, and it's 0-1. Hess reached on an error and flew out. He's 0 for 2 on the day. And the next pitch is rolled foul, and it's 0-2. Quick update from over at Century High School. They're in the bottom of the 7th inning. And Preston leading Pocatello 9-7, bottom 7. 0-2 pitch to Hess, again rolled foul, and it stays at 0-2. If Preston wins, they would play Century again tonight before they head home. The 0-2. Ground ball toward the hole. It's passed in left field, base hit. So Hess with a leadoff hit here in the single, and Preston's still alive. First hit of the game for Hess, and that'll bring up Carson Chug. So here's Chug. 0 for 2, struck out and flew out. Hess over at first, a conservative lead. Hess reached on an error earlier in the game and was thrown out trying to steal second base as a pitch missed outside, ball 1 ball and no strikes. 1-0 pitch to Chug. Fastball, that is a strike, and it's 1-1. 4-2, top of the 7th. Preston needs a couple of runs. Next pitch is a ground ball again toward the hole. Vaughn has it, throws low, and he threw it away. There goes Hess for third. Chug will stay at second base, and the tying runs are on base with nobody out. And now here comes Hess to the plate, and he will score as Park dropped the ball in left field. So all that needs is a little yakety sax in the background is all the comedy of errors. 2 errors on the play against Pocatello as they have their 5th error of the game, and Preston's back to within a run. So Chug stayed at first base when all that mess. Hess, who went to second base, was safe there as the throw was bad by Vaughn for the first error. It allowed Hess to get up and go to third base, and then Park came over and when trying to field the ball, I'm not sure if he just dropped it or if he's trying to bait Hess into running to the plate. Either way, he dropped the ball, couldn't pick it up in time. Hess came home, Preston's within a run, and now the go-ahead runs at the plate, and still nobody out here in the top of the 7th inning. As we go back to the top of the order, here's Tate Green. Tate reached on an error and doubled and scored a run earlier in the game, and time called as Tate's tired of waiting and backs out. So 4 runs, 7 hits, 5 errors for Pocatello, 4 runs, 4 hits, and 5 errors also for Preston as Green swings at the first pitch and pops it up into short left. It's Vaughn, the shortstop, to go out and make the catch. So 1 out. Yeah, I have 5 hits for Preston. They have 4 hits on the board. So 1 out. Tying run remains at first, and now here's Ashton Matson. You remember last year, or 2 years ago, Preston's season ended here as they lost an extra inning game 3-2 to Pocatello as the first pitch to Matson's over for a strike. Matson walked, or tripled rather, his last time up, and scored a run as the next pitch is a fastball that swung on and missed, and it's 0-2. Oxborough waits on deck. Here's the 0-2 pitch to Matson. Fouled and just spun it out of the glove of Serrano, and it stays at no balls and 2 strikes. So 1 for 3 is Matson. As they go to first base, and back to the bag over there is Chug, just to make sure he's paying attention. Didn't have a real big lead, and was able to get back to the bag fairly easily. As Killian looks over there again, comes home, the 0-2 pitch is off the plate, and it's 1-2. Tried to get him to chase a ball outside the zone, as he ran it away from him and missed, and it's 1-2. 1-2 pitch, swung on and missed. Went hard outside, then went back out there with a breaking pitch, and Matson couldn't time it and strikes out. So now Preston down to the last out as Chase Oxborough comes to the plate. Singled, walked, and grounded out. 1 for 2 today. So Chug with the lead at first, and the first pitch to Ox. Down low, ball 1, 1 ball and no strikes. If Oxborough can reach, Justin England would be next. Pitch home to Ox is grounded foul over by the Preston dugout, and it's 1-1. Center fielder Evans a few steps over into right center field. Here's the 1-1 pitch to Oxborough. Ground ball toward the hole. It gets by both the first baseman and second baseman, and Chug stops at second base. And they said that the ball was good. The ball hit Chug is what they're calling. Apparently so. So the game ends because the ground ball hit by Oxborough hit Chug on the foot. He's out automatically, and that's the way the ball game ends. So the out goes to the closest fielder. That would be the first baseman, and that's the way the ball game ends as the Pocatello Indians hold on. They gave up a run here in the 7th inning, but they hang on to win by the final score of 4-3. We invite you to stay tuned for the post-game show. It's coming up next.
Today's game has been brought to you by West Motors, your only stop for new and used cars in Preston and in Logan. Stokes Market True Value with the freshest meats and produce, and now preparing and selling sushi. Kim Dry of Northern Utah. If you're in Cache or Box Elder County,
They can clean and protect your home or business for greater peace of mind. Franklin County Medical Center, with the finest care in all of the Cache Valley. Rounds & Associates Insurance Agency, an independent agency with many options for all of your insurance needs. Preston Auto Parts Car Quest, we have all the parts you'll need to keep your car running strong. Webb Funeral Home, serving Preston and surrounding communities since 1925. Ralph's Construction, building homes in the Blue Sage Park region in Preston. Naylor Insurance for home, health, life, and auto from Mutual of Enumclaw. Preston Pharmacy, now with their own app to help make tracking your prescriptions easier. And by S&T Electric. When you're doing remodeling, addition, or building a new home, they are there for all of your electrical needs. Now stay tuned for the postgame show, coming right up.
It's a beautiful day for the ladies, so throw all your dishes away. We're gonna cheer and boo and raise a hullabaloo at the ball game today. At the ball game, a wonderful ball game today. Wow!
At Franklin County Medical Center, their goal is to get you back in the game, back to work, and back to your normal way of life. Franklin County Sports Medicine and Rehabilitation Center has a team of therapists who specialize in providing you an individualized treatment plan, helping you reach your goals, working with doctors from all over the region to make your recovery convenient and close to home. Call today so you can stop suffering and start healing. Franklin County Medical Center, where hospitality and
This is Ron Smaley from Webb Funeral Home, thanking Preston Indian and Westside Pirate fans for your loyalty over the years. You have helped make Webb Funeral Home Franklin County's most trusted name in funeral services since 1925. Our staff is available 24 hours a day, 7 days a week to provide compassionate service in your time of need. We also offer a full range of services, including many funeral pre-planning options to meet everyone's budget, an excellent monument selection, and the best aftercare services available. Let us answer any questions you may have by calling 208-852-0533. Webb Funeral Home, since 1925. You know us, you trust us, we're here to stay.
No winner on Tuesday morning in the KCH Money Magnet Contest. We add another $5 to the jackpot. And that means Wednesday morning in the 7 o'clock hour, we will try to give it away again. $165 up for grabs. Coming up Wednesday morning during the 7 o'clock hour. Be listening. We're giving away money just because you listen to your radio. $165 up for grabs on Preston's Home for Fun, Information and Music, FM 105.5 and AM 1340 K.
A proud member of the Co-op. We save you money on advertising and enable you to reach more customers. We are KACH, Preston, Clarkston.
It's time for the Preston Indian postgame show. Coming up, we'll review the just completed game, name our player of the game, take a look at the scoreboard, and what's on tap for the Indians. It's all up next on the Preston Indian postgame show. Well, welcome back here to Hollowell Field here in Pocatello, as down on the field the Pocatello Indians are taking their celebratory pictures and talking at home plate as they're heading off to the state playoffs as they win the district championship by knocking off the Preston Indians here in Game 4 of the district tournament. 4-3 the final here this afternoon, as Pocatello scored 2 runs in the first, added single runs in the third and fourth, and jumped out to a 4-0 lead in the game. Preston got 2 runs in the fifth inning with 2 outs. Tate Green hit a little roller back to the pitcher, Hunter Killian, who couldn't handle it, and Green was safe at first. Ashton Matson came up as the next hitter, hit a ball into the gap in right center field. It went as a triple that scored Green, and then a throwing error by the first baseman on the relay throw to third base, got away at third, and that allowed Matson to come up and score. And Preston has cut the lead in half to make it 4-2. It stayed that way, although very perilously for the Indians in the bottom of the fifth inning. The first 3 batters all reached for Pocatello. Killian walked. Vaughn reached on an error. Park walked. And then It was the pitcher, Ashton Matson, who managed to get the next 3 outs and got out of a bases loaded, nobody out situation as he was able to put a post to 0. It stayed that way till the top of the 7th inning when Preston got a leadoff single from Braden Hess. Chug reached on a fielder's choice. After Green popped up and Ashton Matson struck out, there was a runner at first base and 1 out, and Chase Oxborough was the batter with Chug at first base. On the 3-2 pitch, Oxborough hit a ground ball to first. It looked like it had got through into right field. The umpire ruling, however, that the ball would hit Chug on the foot. Chug is out automatically on interference, and that's how the ball game ended. And Preston would go down by a score of 4-3. Pocatello 4 runs on 7 hits. They commit 5 errors in the game. Preston left a total of, Pocatello left a total of 9 men on base. Preston had 3 runs on 5 hits. They also committed 5 errors in the game, and they left 5 men on base. Hunter Killian went the whole way. He beats Preston for the second time this year, although this one was a much closer game than before when he beat them 5-1 the first time. This one ends up 4-3. The loss goes to Ashton Matson, who pitched very well as in a tough situation and ends up a tough 1-run loser in a game that took an hour and 36 minutes to play here this afternoon. Take a time out. We'll come back, tell you who our player of the game is right after this.
KACA. It's easy, fun, fast, and affordable. Do all of your grocery shopping online at Stokes Market. Simply log into stokesgrocery.com. Select the Shop Online tab and shop for your items. Then select the pickup time that is convenient for you. Pay online, and if you can't get out, then have someone else pick up your groceries for you. Do your grocery shopping online and still shop locally. It's part of the new normal, and it's fun. Do it now. Shop, enjoy, save at stokesgrocery.com.
If you feel like your bank works against you, we invite you to move your accounts to Advantage Plus Federal Credit Union. We work for you, not against you. Serving Southeast Idaho for over 65 years, we offer totally free checking with cash back rewards, 0 fees credit cards, low auto loan rates, and excellent customer service. Visit today, 311 South Highway 91, Preston. Advantage Plus Federal Credit Union. Here, the advantage is yours. Equal housing lender, member NCUA.
Regardless of which insurance company you use, when you add a teen driver to your vehicle policy, your rates increase. This is Cheryl Kimball with Naylor Insurance in Preston. If you've got teen drivers, you need to know about the rate-saving plan offered through Mutual of Enumclaw Insurance. Teen Smart is an 8-hour program that, once completed, will lower your rates and make your teen a better driver. Savings and increased safety. It's a win-win. Call us today, 208-852-08.
KACH.
Got a quick update for you from over at the softball playoffs as Pocatello scored 3 runs in the bottom of the 7th inning and came from behind to beat Preston 10-9. So Pocatello will move in to play that doubleheader game against the Century Diamondbacks, Lady Diamondbacks. That game getting started right about now over at Century High School as Preston Lady Indians go down in defeat. So they would be off now until Thursday back over at Century High School, and we'll have that game for you coming up on Thursday afternoon as time and location. We'll figure all that out and let you know exactly where that's going to be. But Preston goes down. They lose 10-9 in the softball tournament, district tournament in the first game of the tournament there this afternoon. Our player of the game here today, let's give our player of the game to Hunter Killian, the winning pitcher in the game today. He went 7 innings, gave up a total of 5 hits, 4 runs. Check that, 3 runs, I should say, in the game. He only walked 1 the entire day and struck out 3, but it was good enough for the win as he beats Preston for the second time on the year. Take our final timeout. We'll come back and wrap up our broadcast and tell you what's up next. As we'll do that all right after this.
KACH.
Our hats come off to honor the graduates of 2021. At West Motor Company in Preston and Logan, we realize what an important step this is in the course of life. And as you start the next step in your life, make sure you do it in a nice, reliable Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, or Ram. Whether you're off to college or into the workforce, a nice, reliable vehicle is needed to get you there. Stop by West Motor Company and check out the great selection, or let us search the country for you to find the exact vehicle that you're looking for. West Motor Company.
West Motor Company.
Rounds & Associates Insurance Service is an independent insurance agency with Allstate, Travelers, Auto Owners, Safeco, Progressive, and Nationwide, just to name a few. Stop by the office for your competitive quote today. Rounds & Associates Insurance Service. Call 208-852-2500. Rounds & Associates Insurance, supporting both the Westside Pirates and the Preston Indians on to victory. You've got this. Don't weaken. Rounds & Associates Insurance Service. Call today, 208-852-2500.
Pain-free and feeling great without the expense and side effects of medications. It is not only possible, but a reality at Fellows Chiropractic. Now with 4 massage therapists and chiropractic available to help you with your relief from chronic pain. Give Dr. Fellows' office a call at 208-852-2240 to schedule your massage therapy or chiropractic session today. That number again is 208-852-2240.
KACH.
Well, what's up on tap next for the Indians? Well, it'll be the girls softball game coming up on Thursday. Figure out who and where they're going to play. They're going to play the loser of that next game going on, just getting underway over at the girls softball tournament, as Pocatello and Century are getting started over at Century High School. Whoever loses that game, Preston will face them coming up on Thursday. Date, time, and location to be announced. So we'll keep you informed the best we can, but we'll have that game coming up for you on Thursday. That'll wrap it up here for this afternoon, and also wrap it up for the Preston Indians baseball season. As they lose here this afternoon, they end up losing 7 of their last 9 games on the year, but still a very competitive team and a very good season this year for the Preston Indians. But again, their big bugaboo is they can't get past Pocatello, as they lose to them 5 times on the year, including today, as they lose this afternoon by a final score of 4-3. The executive producer of KACH Indian Preston Sports is Val Cook. John Beverly's been our studio coordinator today, and I'm Dan Hubbard here at Hallowell Field here this afternoon, as Preston ends up falling to defeat to the Pocatello Indians here this afternoon by the final score of 4-3. Until Thursday, we bring you a softball game. I'm Dan Hubbard. Thanks for joining us, and have a very pleasant good night.
Thank you for listening to the Preston Indians postgame show. This broadcast has been a production of Preston Broadcasting, LLC, and was intended for the private, non-commercial use of our audience. Use of any portion of this production, its accounts or descriptions, in whole or in part, may not be used or rebroadcast without the express written permission of Preston Broadcasting, LLC.